we're going to see some explosive rent growth continually because whenever there's a high inflation, the rental rates will increase. So that's going to help a real estate investor, landlord, you get more cash flow. As you and I alluded, this is amazing. If people really understand that the sellers are locked in, 9 out of 10 mortgages have an interest rate below
Yeah.
5%.
People are like, oh, well, what happens when people care if people were to lose their homes? I'm like, yeah, well, have more equity. They're going to walk away from 80% of their wealth in their home to sell their home, but
Yeah. You should- it-
one thing is most people come and these arguments I have with people, they have no data, right? They saw it on a TikTok video or, they skim the headlines in their Apple News and then want to have a discussion on what's happening,
Yeah. Yeah. These people, Richard, are delusional. They are being totally or so emotional. They have no clue. Uh, I bet a lot of these people, they cannot afford to buy a house based on, whatever. And they're hoping to a market crash to a pre-pandemic level. The people that waiting for a market crash, uh, a pre-pandemic level. I mean, pre-pandemic level ranks 70% below today's value. It's ridiculous. Okay, let me continue with this slide. More than 40% of our homeowners doesn't even have a mortgage. They are debt free. Look at the $39 trillion worth of home equity. So this is mind boggling. Let me show you this chart. Let me show you this chart. 65% of all the homeowners that have a mortgage, they have a mortgage rate less than 4%. 44% of all the homeowners have mortgage rate less than 3%. This is,
that way no one's going to refi with me.
and you did a lot of refis back then, a couple of years ago, so you did well. Yeah, you know the data. I mean, look, the people are going to sit on their, historical low mortgage forever, and they're not going to sell unless the mortgage rate comes down to 4.5%, whatever, for them to have any kind of motivation. So people are just achieving massive amount of equity. So good for them. They win the real estate lottery because they pulled the trigger, and the rest of the naysayers out there will continue to wonder what happened. Uh, you and I alluded to for a very, very long time that according to the Altos research, even though inventory has spiked in the past, whatever, 6 months, still at a historical low inventory. We need 1.5 million single family homes. Right now, we only like have projected for this 2023 like less than 500,000. So as you can see, the trend has go down. It'll be a less and less inventory moving forward with the pin up demand we are projected to happen. So clearly, anybody look at this kind of data would know not only there will not be a real estate crash, it'll be we can see some a very housing activity frenzy throughout this year and beyond. That is my positive take